All right, so an arithmetic series or sequence is a sequence in which, in order to get each number, you add the same amount each time. So here we are adding 8 each time to get the next number. So we're adding 8 here and adding 8 here. That number that we add each time is the distance between the terms, right? That's how much is between. So that is your D. D is 8 in this problem. Now the different terms have numbers, and it's just like if you guys lined up in alphabetical order, who's the first person who would line up in alphabetical order?
I don't know.
Lynn, don't answer.
Oh, it's Chris, then Cooper, then Reese. Nah.
Chris Nichols. So it's
Reese,
Lamb.
then me.
It's Cooper first, right? So he is the first guy in line.
Chris?
He's
are you doing Lamb?
Yeah. He's the first guy in line, so he would be A1. So this guy here would be the first term, would be A1, A2, A3, and A4. Everybody got that? So in this case, A1, which is an important one, is -1. It's the first term. So A1 is the first term. D is the distance between terms. And now they want us to find A30, okay? And I wrote a formula up on the board to the right. And it says that AN equals A1 plus D times N minus 1. So we know that we want to find A30. That means N is 30. So if N is 30 there, it's also 30 here. So we know that A1 is -1 plus 8 times 30 minus 1 times 29. And you put that in your calculator and you can find the 30th term. So the 30th term is 231 when you plug it all in, and that is number 1. So we need to find the 20th term if A1 is -36 and D is -100. So if we're finding A20, N is also 20. Remember that N is the same in both places in the formula. The 20th term has an N of 20, okay? So now we just put these in. This is plug and chug. A1 plus D times 20 minus 1, which would be -36 plus minus 1900. Which is -1936. That was number 5. In number 9, they're giving you A2 is -10 and D is -20. So if I have A2, so I have A1, we don't know. A2 is -10. Then I add -20, that gives me -30, right? So if I'm adding each time that -20 to go up, I'm subtracting -20 to go backwards. And if A2 is -10, A1 is plain 10. Because 10 minus 20 would be -20. Do you understand that? I mean, yeah. 10 minus, yeah, is -10. So now we have A1. And what is the D? We have the D, right? And they want us to find A39. So A39 would be A1 plus -20. Times 39 minus 1. So it's going to be 10 minus 20 times 38. So the answer would be -750. Let your calculator do the heavy lifting. So if I'm given A23 and D, I can find A1 because A23 would equal A1 plus D times 23 minus 1. Who does not understand what I did? 23 is 64, so I can plug that in because I know it, equals A1, and D is 3. So 64 equals A1 plus 66, and A1 equals negative 2, right? Minus 2.
Yeah, it's 12. 112.
112.
And that is your answer. So